this is 16. What's the whole length from S to U?
32.
32. And then what do you know about these two triangles here?
They are congruent.
They are,
They're
which means
both
that
right.
this is 20. So what is the perimeter of this thing?
Uh, 72.
72. Okay, let's work on number 2 now. Like I said, I'm gonna copy this down each time. I think it'll really help. So all right, if SV equals 38, S to U all the way across is 26. That means each of these is 13. And the perimeter of SUV is 102. Okay, what is the value of RU? Huh. So you don't.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need that. I'm not sure. I think why it's like they want you to do 102 minus 38 times 2 minus 26, but no, I mean, that'll give you 0, which is what we expect. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that maybe it's not the greatest question. So, okay. Um, moving along to number 3. Looks like we're gonna have to do some equations here. That's not totally unexpected. Sorry, just give me a moment to get a snip in. All right. So if SV equals UV and SR equals 4x minus 1. So this is 4x minus 1, and RU is x plus 8. Well, we know those are congruent. So we know that 4x minus 1 equals x plus 8. What does that become when you solve for x? Go ahead and see if you can solve that for x, please.
Okay. Three.
Yes, x is 3. Now they're not asking for the value of s, they're asking for s to u. S to u goes all the way across, and you've got to find, one or the other and then double it. So could you give me either S to R or R to U?
11.
So each of those are 11. So what is S to U?
22.
22. Good. All right. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay. All right. We'll keep moving along here. All right, so here is the drawing here. So B to A to C. So B to A to C is this one right up here. That's 33 degrees. BC is 18. CD is 18 as well. What is the measure of angle DAB? So it's kind of a complicated thing here. They're just telling you Well, that's not drawn very well. Um, they're telling you that this is 33 degrees. And because the two sides are the same and the angles are the same, this is also 33 degrees. And they want the whole angle there. They want from D to A to B. They want the whole thing. What is that angle measured?
Uh, yeah,
Yep.
66.
Yep. Very good. Okay. New question.
No.
Number 5 here. Grab this again. All right. All right. Measure of angle DAB equals 74. Measure of angle CAD equals 37. And BC equals 9.2. What is the value of CD? Okay. So what they're trying to do again, is they're trying to tell you, okay, this one is 37, and the whole thing D to A to B is 74. So what must this missing angle be? Well, X plus 37 must equal 74. X, when you subtract 37 from both sides, is 37. So since the angles are the same, the sides across from it are the same, which means that if BC equals 9.2, what is the value of CD? Well, it's also 9.2. It's like really a complicated way of asking you the same thing over and over again. So
Oh,
like it's just telling you like these are all angle bisector problems. If the angle is bisected, these angles are congruent, and then the sides across from them are also congruent. Any questions on that before we move on?
no.
All right, so the next ones appear to be more complicated, but they're in the same grouping of questions. They're just asking you to find either a side length or an angle measure or whatnot. So let's start with M. M is over here. There's 2M and 10. These two sides are congruent. So you're solving the equation 2M equals 10 because the sides are congruent.
Right. 5.
Yes, M is 5. All right, now to find P, what do you know about these two angles? We've been talking about that over and over again. What do we know is true
They
about them?
are equal.
They're congruent, so you can set them equal to each other. Okay, so go ahead and solve that for P for me, please.
10.
Okay, so P is 10. Now it could be in another problem, you have to actually put that variable back in and solve, but it's not the case here. All right. Let's uh let's have you get involved here. I mean, it's really not gonna be any different. You're gonna set equal something, solve for the variable, put it back in. Why don't you give this one a try, please?
All right. Okay, R equals 3 and UW equals 24. Oh, wait, hold on. 42. Or 40, 48. 48. Okay, Y equals 7. And then measure of angle DEF is 50.
Sorry, I was muted there. Any questions up before we proceed?
No.
Okay. So here's a new problem for you to try. Um, it wants the perimeter of the big triangle. You might draw it separately if you feel like there are too many distractions here. The C to D is 12, E to F is 5, and you're supposed to presume that these are the same. The and that's because the triangles are congruent. Although I'm not sure you actually have enough to prove that here, but that's yeah. So um, I'll let you kind of take over from here. Uh, How are you doing on this one?
Pretty good. Is it 34?
This is 10 because they're both 5. They're congruent. These are congruent. Then you just add them up. So there you go. What do you see here as like what could be a challenge or what could be something that would make this more difficult, do you think? These types of
Um,
problems.
I that one that one there looks a little uh tricky, but the
Sure.
other one
Yeah.
wasn't. I was just checking out something.
Yeah, I would agree. So we're trying to find sometimes like you gotta like make a path. Like, all right, I want F to C. I want that right there. So if you knew A to C, you could find F to C. So sometimes it's like you're really finding, and you got to make these like an intermediate question, like what's A to C? Get A to C, and then you can find F to C. So I'll leave this to you to think about. There's also some answers here because the multiples are totally unreasonable. It's not 63. So we'll eliminate that one.
Six.
I agree. It's because the whole thing is 12, just like we've been talking about the larger triangle cut in half, 12, and then you cut in half again. Great. It's not super difficult. Like you got to keep kind of hammering, doing problems, but really not here. So before we get to like how to answer this question on the left, like let's not even look at that. Let's just have you solve 6n plus 3 equals 4n plus 11. Just solve that, and then we'll see what comes out of that. And that's the way to do these. Like you don't look at the answers, you just do something, and then we'll see where we go from there.
All right. N is 4.
Okay. So now can we eliminate any answers like A? Is that true?
No.
No, it's not true. So that one's out. Now it says QS. So let's go calculate QS. QS is calculated putting 4 back in there. See if that's true.
All right. That is not correct.
I agree. What was the value of QS?
27.
And is SR related to QS?
Yes.
Okay, so we like that one. Now, how about QR all the way across? Is that 54?
Yeah.
All right, so that is also correct. All right, any thoughts on that before we move on to 12?
No.
Okay.
I'm hanging in.
All right, so 12 here, measure of angle X, W, Y, uh, A, B, C, or D. Which of those four letters is X, W, Y?
Uh, 40 like degrees.
I'm asking you, so X, W, Y. I'm trying just a reminder of
Oh,
how you like identify the angle. Like when they use three letters, a lot of students don't know which one it's referring to. I'm just trying to question whether you remember that here. Here are those angles there. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? X, W, Y. And if it's not clear,
um,
I'll give you a hint here. Like if it's angle
oh, it's
EFG,
A.
it is A. Yeah. Okay. So that's really A. A is 20. And then B is also 20 because the whole thing is 40.
Those 2 projects, yeah.
So if XY is 16, what's the value of this other segment down here? What have we been doing over and over again today?
Also 16.
Also 16, yeah. It's not very exciting because they're all the problems are sort of the same. It's like, yep, they're congruent, they're congruent, they're congruent. All right, so this problem is like one we did 2 problems ago. I want you to first set the 2 equations equal to each other and solve for X. And tell me what you come up with.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna love it.
X is 8.
It is. So we know that's true. So you should start finding like that length and then that length, and then we'll see what else makes sense here to be true.
Okay, MN is 52.
Okay, and the N is 52, agreed. KN is not 24 since they're congruent. So what else is congruent in this is KL congruent to ML? That's up here.
Yeah.
Or is LN congruent to LM?
ln is not congruent to ln.
Right. Good. All right. Do you have another assignment, something else upcoming? Maybe we could get an early start on here.
Yeah, let me check. I sent something over.
All right. Thank you for doing that. Let's take a look. Text or email?
Text.
Text. All right. Must be in the airwaves right now. Coming through the cell tower. There it is. All right. Just a moment for that to upload. Why is I don't want that. Just want you to upload. Just want you to upload. That's weird. Maybe they uploaded already. Okay, we'll do that. Come on, technology. So I'm just running into a snag for some reason. They're not uploading the way they automatically are supposed to. So I got to go to another place. They didn't download either. That's weird. Okay, let's do this. Let's save them. Save photo. This is yeah. Well, you just sent those, so why aren't they uploading? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, come on. All right, I guess I can hand draw a couple of these. Um, is 9 the first one? No, you got a one. Didn't we do this? We did this the other day, didn't we?
Oh, did we?
Yeah, that's,
Uh,
I thought we did. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing 'em. Yeah, we did this. We definitely did this the other day. That actually makes a lot of sense. I think. Yeah, we did. We did these last week. Anything new? Anything else new?
no.
If you want, I can pull up those notes if you want us to look at those. Otherwise, we can stop here for today. What would you like to do?
Uh, we can stop.
All right. Very good. Let me go ahead and stop the recording.